Top 20 Budget and Resource Management Interview Questions. Question 1. How should you prioritize resource allocation in a project? A. Allocate based on resource availability and project urgency. B. Allocate based on team member preferences. C. Allocate randomly to avoid favoritism. D. Allocate based on the project phase only. The correct answer is A. Allocate based on resource availability and project urgency. Prioritizing resources ensures efficient project execution and timely delivery. Question 2. What is the main purpose of a project budget? A. To track team performance. B. To plan and control project spending. C. To increase project costs. D. To estimate the duration of tasks. The correct answer is B. To plan and control project spending. A budget helps ensure financial resources are used efficiently and effectively. Question 3. What should you do when a project exceeds its budget? A. Ignore it and continue with the work. B. Reassess the project scope and costs, then adjust accordingly. C. Ask the client for more funds immediately. D. Complete the project without further financial considerations. The correct answer is B. Reassess the project scope and costs, then adjust accordingly. Reassessing helps address cost overruns by identifying adjustments and corrective actions. Question 4. What is a resource histogram? A. A tool for allocating financial resources. B. A graphical representation of resource usage over time. C. A report that tracks individual team members' performance. D. A tool for scheduling project milestones. The correct answer is B. A graphical representation of resource usage over time. Resource histograms visually represent resource allocation and help balance workload. Question 5. What's the first step in resource management planning? A. Defining project deliverables. B. Identifying resource requirements and constraints. C. Creating a project timeline. D. Assigning tasks to team members. The correct answer is B. Identifying resource requirements and constraints. Identifying requirements helps align resources to project needs effectively. Question 6. What should you include in a resource plan? A. Only the budget and timeline. B. Task allocation and resource availability. C. Team member personal preferences. D. Project scope and risk analysis. The correct answer is B. Task allocation and resource availability. A resource plan ensures the right resources are available at the right time. Question 7. What is the primary purpose of tracking project expenses? A. To ensure the project stays on budget. B. To calculate employee salaries. C. To determine the project's final cost. D. To increase project costs for profitability. The correct answer is A. To ensure the project stays on budget. Tracking expenses helps avoid budget overruns and ensures financial control. Question 8. What is a cost baseline? A. The projected cost for the entire project. B. The actual cost of completed tasks. C. A cost estimate based on previous projects. D. A tool for tracking daily expenses. The correct answer is A. The projected cost for the entire project. A cost baseline helps compare actual costs with planned projections. Question 9. What is the main challenge in managing project resources? A. Managing resource allocation within budget constraints. B. Ensuring team members have clear personal goals. C. Managing task dependencies. D. Controlling external stakeholder influence. The correct answer is A. managing resource allocation within budget constraints. Balancing resources with budget is crucial for project success. Question 10. Which technique helps in identifying project resource needs? A. Expert judgment and historical data. B. Team brainstorming sessions. C. Random selection of resources. D. Customer feedback. The correct answer is A. Expert judgment and historical data. Using expert judgment ensures resource needs are accurately assessed. Question 11. What is the best approach to handle resource conflicts? A. Ignoring the conflict and moving forward. B. Negotiating and finding a mutually agreeable solution. C. Assigning additional resources immediately. D. Escalating the issue to management without discussion. The correct answer is B. Negotiating and finding a mutually agreeable solution. Effective negotiation helps resolve conflicts while maintaining team morale. Question 12. How do you estimate the cost of a project? A. Based on previous project costs and market rates. B. By assigning random cost figures. C. Based on team member preferences. D. Only considering material costs. The correct answer is A. Based on previous project costs and market rates. Historical data and market trends help generate reliable cost estimates. Question 13. How can you manage resource over-allocation? A. By ignoring the issue. B. By redistributing tasks and negotiating deadlines. C. By hiring additional resources immediately. D. By postponing the project. The correct answer is B. By redistributing tasks and negotiating deadlines. Managing over-allocation requires balancing workload and adjusting schedules. Question 14. What is the main risk of poor resource management? A. Delayed project timelines. B. Increased project costs and low team morale. C. Loss of project scope. D. Improved team productivity. The correct answer is B. Increased project costs and low team morale. Poor resource management leads to inefficiency, higher costs, and frustration. Question 15. What does resource leveling help prevent? A. Budget overrun. B. Overallocation of resources. C. Team dissatisfaction. D. Scope creep. The correct answer is B. Overallocation of resources. Resource leveling smooths out workload distribution, reducing overall location risks. Question 16. What should be done if project resources are not available? A. Delay the project indefinitely. B. Reassess the project schedule and adjust requirements. C. Request additional resources from stakeholders immediately. D. Ignore the shortage and proceed with the project. The correct answer is B. Reassess the project schedule and adjust requirements. Adjusting the schedule or requirements helps accommodate resource shortages. Question 17. How do you handle project resource constraints? A. Increase project budget. B. Reassess priorities and optimize resource allocation. C. Reduce project scope. D. Delay the project. The correct answer is B. Reassess priorities and optimize resource allocation. Reassessing priorities and reallocation help overcome resource constraints efficiently. Question 18. What is the purpose of a resource calendar? A. To track team availability and schedule tasks. B. To record project progress. C. To calculate project costs. D. To allocate resources randomly. The correct answer is A. To track team availability and schedule tasks. A resource calendar helps manage when resources are available for tasks. Question 19. What should be considered when selecting resources for a project? A. Resource cost and availability. B. Only resource cost. C. Resource availability and project requirements. D. Team members' personal preferences. The correct answer is C. Resource availability and project requirements. Resources should align with project requirements and availability. Question 20. How often should you review the project budget? A. Only at the project's completion. B. Regularly, to ensure financial health and control. C. At the beginning of the project. D. Once at the midpoint of the project. The correct answer is B. Regularly, to ensure financial health and control. Regular reviews ensure the budget stays on track throughout the project.